Breaking news, Manchester United are closing in on new signing from Wolves, Cunha, man, for 62.5 million for his release clause. Man United are going to be signing this player. Now, this is such a Man United type signing because all Man United sign is bad mentality players, man. Look at Garnacho, look at Bruno Fernandes. All these lads that they've signed in previous years and coming up from the academy, like Garnacho, have bad mentalities, dude. And that's a big problem why Man United is stuck in a relegation battle, and now they're going to make it even worse. You know, when this man went down with an injury, Wolves went on like a 4-5 game unbeaten streak. And that's pretty good for a team sitting down there in 17th, 18th, man. So, Wolves, man, are going to be getting a lot of money for this guy. You know, this is a great transfer here because 62.5 million for Cunha is great business. Man United, they feel like they're getting a bargain, but in reality, they're going to get another problem in that locker room. Now, does this guy have talent? Yes. Are his stats decent? I say so, man. 28 games, 14 goals, 4 assists. He's 25 years old. You know, in hindsight right now, when you just look at, you know, the paper, when you look at the stats, when you look at where he could play, you're thinking this guy fits Man United and he fits the mold because he plays like a center forward. So he could go and play next to Bruno Fernandes or next to Xerxes right behind the striker, depending how they're going to line it up. And he could do a decent job. He could get you double-digit goals in the season. But the thing is, he has a bad mentality. That's all Man United's got these days. They've got Andre Onana in goal, beefing with everyone, making mistakes. You know, you've got, you know, Bruno Fernandes moaning all the time. You've got Garnacho with just shooting from anywhere he gets. You know, most selfish player I've ever seen with such low quality, man. And then you're gonna have Cunha battling with Garnacho, Argentine and Brazilian beef in that squad. You know, it's gonna be a mess. It generally is gonna be a mess. And, you know, in hindsight, yes, this guy's gonna give you numbers. It's gonna be the same thing as Bruno Fernandes. He'll give you moments, but in reality, he's really not what you're really signing. They're signing a guy who's gonna be game changing and help, you know, bring a positive light to Man United and make a positive impact. But I don't think that's what you're gonna be getting with Cunha, man. And at the moment, oof, where's United at, man? Oh, there they are, 14th. But look at that, same points as Wolves. So Cunha, he's not really like moving from a major, you know, from a small club to a major club like many people are making it seem, because in reality, United and Wolves are in the same points category here, 38 points tied for 14th, man. So, what does this tell me? Okay, this tells me that he's looking at the money, because you know every single player that goes from a small club to United get paid, and Cunha's 25 years old, hasn't really had, you know, what you'd call a opportunity to settle down with the club for multiple years, for like a long period of time. He's 25 years old and he's played for like 5-6 clubs. He gets passed around a lot and he's had a great season with Wolves, and now he's gonna get an opportunity to go sign a big juicy contract with Man United, be able to stay there for 5 years. You know, he's right now, he is kicking his feet up, celebrating this, because he knows that his time from grinding is now done. He goes to Man United and he could take a back seat and be like, you know what, I'll put in 10 to 12 goals this season. They're going to be happy with it. You know, I like the manager and I finally get to settle down. And that's good on him. But Man United, man, this isn't the signing that you should be going for in my eyes, because this guy has a history of bad attitude. A bad attitude at Wolves, man. And you literally, when you look at Wolves having an unbeaten streak of 4 or 5 games, and you see, wow, Cunha was actually, you know, not a part of the squad. That tells you a lot there. That tells you a lot. But, you know, it's better than Garnacho, I'll tell you that. If you have an opportunity to bench Garnacho, that's all good and great. But this lad right here might not be what Man United think they're signing. And obviously, he's kicking the air for joy that he's going to be able to go to Man United. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Cunha will work out for Man United? Personally, I don't think so. He's one of those players that Man United have had for a long period of time, and they need to get a different profile of player at one point. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.